So, good afternoon or good evening. Yeah. Yeah. So today, what happened? I did just as sadhana, but you see, my text has just the outline of the preparation. The examining disciple, just the outline, but didn't have the prayers. So I don't have my heart. Yeah. So, however, it doesn't. It would take 30 minutes, go there and get it. 30 minutes, so it takes, I think maybe 1 hour around. So I thought, also according to my divination, didn't come out good today. So it gives more time for the teaching. There's, I don't know how it goes, but that's quite a bit of subject to go through. Just basic Buddhism, basic practice of Buddhism, basic discovery, basic discovery of life. As I said yesterday, truth, to realize, to discover. Very important, so important. Otherwise, our suffering has no end. So like that. The different types of problems, different types of sufferings. Some suffering we don't know. It is suffering, but we don't know. We think it's pleasure. So that means like this. So then, so the, continuously experience suffering and pain, as I went through 2 times already. Suffering, pain, and suffering change all the temporary samsara pleasures. And then the third, from where the true suffering rises, pervasive, compound suffering, which already explained. So, from beginningless rebirth, we have been experiencing, going through, up to now. And one has been experiencing that meditation or the discovery of real life. I put it another way, discovery of your life. truth and false in your life. So others say, yeah. You know, I see flies, butterflies, or you see when there's a candle, when there's a flame, when there's a candle, they try to jump. So, for example, the light, there's, glass round, but you see, they try to go around. It's hot, but they think that if you go inside, it will be incredible. I don't know what they think, but it will be unbelievable. I don't know they were thinking bliss or not, but most unbelievable, far out, most unbelievable. You know, the happiest thing in the life, probably they think when they get inside. Even it's hot, but it's still tight inside. Lamaje. Hallucination, hallucination. I didn't realize that hallucination. Didn't realize hallucination until they get inside the flame and get burned. Lamaje. Until they get inside the flame, but burned completely. Or their body become one with the wax. So, yeah, like butterflies or flies jumping in the fire. Can you imagine? The hallucination cheated them. Didn't realize the truth and the false in the life. All like that. Then, I heard you keep the female elephant or something in the forest. It makes noise. Then that catches all the male elephant. Something I heard a way to catch. You know. Yeah, there's a way to catch. So makes noise and attracts all the male elephant. That's how it catch. And the hallucination. You don't realize some of the butterfly flies jumping in the fire, so crowds, they really want to go inside. So exactly same, the other elephant like that. They don't know that hallucination, false. It's not happy. It's not what they're trying. It's not happiness. So that totally cheating their life. Then Katwale. I saw on the iPad this Korea or Thai and Korea, I think. Many children limited ground of girls and children. They have all kinds of techniques to catch snakes to catch this, I don't know, these long animals. There are many different techniques. Need the water. Then quite soon or later, they catch many. And the snakes, they put on the hot, they make the frying pan or some hot, and then they put in the body there. Then they cut pieces, and they make they cook on the frying pan, and then they after that cut in pieces. They make very small pieces, and they mix with chilies and things they eat. So many different ways to cheat them. But that's just, don't think it's just only animal. No, we do the same thing. We human beings do the same thing. I say hallucination, but that's real, then you're totally cheated. Suffer. So from beginningless rebirth up to now, we have been suffering like that. That's why to learn is very important. The science of mind, because we're omniscient ones, kind omniscient ones teaching. So there, that. Student Sharab is there? Student Sharab?
No, Rinpoche is not here.
Huh?
It's not here, Sharab.
I saw last time.
Yes.
From Lama Tsongkhapa Institute. He was the original translator. He translated all the philosophical texts. Avisamana Kajika, Abhidhamma Kosha, so many texts. He was one first translated. Then revised by Annie John. She was in Nepal now. I think it was trying to walk this one. So she go over. He did the work for many years. Now I can come back during translation work. So it's very, very helpful for. Before in the FMT, when teaching philosophy, it's only geshes. Now we have, after they started first mass program at Lama Tsongkhapa Institute, taught by Geshe Chapajatso, who is the head of the class, leader of the class, Lama Yeshe's class, Vinaya in Baksa. So they had discussion meeting 1 week, set up the master program. So Geshe-la really wanted to do that. So he did Lama Tsongkhapa Institute. He did that. And then 1 year was about to start the second one, then he passed away. So I guess he didn't have enough merit to have him longer. So I think he passed away. So quite a number of students started so well with him. And now, where there's a geshe, where there's no geshe, the lay students teach philosophy. Oh, that is the one way development of the FMT. Oh, like this. So they've been teaching more and more at the centers. But of course, the master program, I was not involved. The Lama and Geshe Shampa, they spent 1 week to set up. Anyway, I suggested those who finished studying master program, they should do 1 year retreat on the subjects, what they have studied in the, before. So I said that, and then the basic program, which, mainly because one nun, she passed away a long time ago, Canada, and she said it's too long, so need a shorter program. So it was meant to be 3 years, But the Geshes had meeting, and then they thought 5 years need. So that had Lamrim Chemo, Lama Tonga Middle Lamrim. Yeah, Middle Lamrim, the Geshes had decided Lama Tonga Middle Lamrim because other one, there's a lot of negating the wrong views in regards the different Buddhist different views, how it is not right. You can't eliminate the root of samsara, from where all the suffering from beginningless rebirth up to now, all the 6 realm sufferings came. So you see, can't eliminate the root of samsara, the ignorance. While there hasn't been, or do not exist at all, even then, the real I, or truth existing, I existing from its own side, existing by nature. While it's totally empty, do not exist from its own side, which is what you realize by Kasuri. Yeah. Oh, as Buddha explained, as Nagarjuna, as Lama Tsongkhapa, as Milarepa explained, all like that, you see. Like Pema Sambhava explained. Like Manjushri explained, Buddha wisdom, Manjushri explained. Or you see, purifying the obstacles or the obscurations. It's like the mirror is covered by dust. You can't see any reflection. So you clean more, then you see more reflection there. Whole city. You can see the small mirror. All like that. As we clean more your mind, then you see the understanding comes. Realization comes. From your heart. You see, which has all the, which is Buddha nature. Which has a Buddha nature. So that one. Then you see, collect extensive merits, and then you see you get higher and higher. Deeper and deeper understand the realizations. So like that you go to enlightenment. Buddhahood. Like that. Yeah, so the mind has all the potentials. The Buddha nature that you have, that's also everything what you can do. You can be free from how much suffering there is. How much suffering there is. You can be free from any suffering. And achieve liberation from that forever. And not only that, then peerless happiness, total cessation of obscuration, completion of realization. There's nothing more to learn, nothing more to achieve. that. So then you're able to do perfect work for sentient beings without slightest mistake. Perfect work to every sentient being to guide them exactly according to karma of each sentient being. In level of intelligence, elements, all that, so forth. So, in the sutra, Father, Setang, the Buddha's father, and the son meeting together, Buddha. Then it says, Dole. It says, Jajin Changbe Chachedang. Buddha manifest Indra and Brahma, the Hindu gods. Takes the custom. The custom, takes the custom, manifest. Lala do changes. Some are like Maras. In the custom, the Maras, Mara, demon. Buddha manifest for certain sentient beings, you need that. To help those sentient beings who are demon, Maras, you see, to help them, you need that aspect. You have to understand. Lala tu ki chachi ki semjen nangi tuanze de, yigzen nangi tomen, then let's walk for sentient being like this. Yigzen kangi tomen, the normal, ordinary world sentient beings do not know this. They do not know this. Yigzen kangi tomen. Pume chache jobaze, tunde jene nayanda. So, pume chache jobaze means do the conduct of women. So, manifest women. So, there are numberless sentient beings whom that aspect benefits, you see. Pume chache jobaze. Yeah, there's a female enlightened being, there are quite a number, you see, female enlightened being. Then there are ordinary aspect, ordinary women in aspect. Pume chache jobaze, so conduct all the conduct in the women. It's also Buddhism, also animal, you see? It's animal. We already went through, you see, the Asanga, so much about the beginning, wounded, so much unbelievable suffering. Remember? Then, Gesuzumba was so Dojepamu, unbelievable suffering lady, filthy, dirty, that. So women, you see, like that. So that's just an example, but I mean, they're numberless. And kata ani doja mina chakbisu, no attachment, but short aspect, attached. Doja mina chakbisu, jiba mina jibisu, no fear, but short aspect, fear. So the benefit of sentient beings, inspire the sentient beings to Dharma, then eventually to achieve enlightenment, free from samsara. Not only that, then ultimately to achieve enlightenment, peerless happiness. Then kata mongba mala, mongba sol sa, there is no ignorance, but sure the aspect. Mongbesu. Nyeba mala nyebesu ma yata nya so not there is no craziness, but short aspect creating. Nyeba mala nyebesu and sha mala shabesu. Not limb, there is no leanness, but short aspect limb. Number 12, not so various aspects. Show various aspects for the sentient beings. Sentient and duaze. In that way, in that way, subdue the mind to the sentient beings. So, see, as I mentioned very beginning, you know, your hell, your enlightenment come from your mind. Your samsara, your nirvana come from your mind. Every day, your happiness, your problem come from your mind. Positive way thinking, happiness. All that comes from positive way thinking. With a total renunciation of how the samsara nature of suffering, not only thought, your action of body, speech, mind, being cause of liberation. not become cause of samsara, liberation. Then done with bodhicitta, ultimate good heart, benefiting sentient beings, nothing kasure. Not only the action of mind, but in action of body, speech, we've done that, that become cause of peerless happiness, Buddhahood, enlightenment. The kasure. Yeah. And kasure. In the life. So the you see, anyway, this is just sorry. I'm just introducing, but it doesn't matter. How we create the root of samsara, oceans of samsara suffering, 6 realm suffering, including for human being depression, many million people suffering, depression, with all the rest. Depression, kata, abuse, all, everything. Yeah, kasore. Came from the root of your samsara, the ignorance. How we create that? It doesn't matter, I just mentioned here. So there is the aggregates, form, feeling, cognition, compounded aggregates, consciousness, that's what we have now. So, so the mind focuses on that. So the mind focuses on that. Make up the label I. imputed the label I. Merely imputed the label I by your mind. So that is the reality. How the I came into existence. And how it is existing. There is nothing slightest more I than that. Nothing slightest more than that. So, if it is slightly more than what is merely labeled by mind, it is a hallucination. Slightly more than that is a subtle object to be reputed according to Pasankika school, Madhyamika Pasankika school, not South Tantriya, but Madhyamika Pasankika school, Uma Tanjuva. Slight more than that. Oh. How to recognize the Gakcha of the Pasankika school. Oh. That is the root of all your suffering. I should be Sherpa committed. Sherpa, this, what do you call this? Fat lady, very strong, very tall. Ooh. What do you call it? Huh? Yeti. Huh? What? What? Yeti. I forget in English then. Huh? Opera, oh, opera, oh. Opera. I'm the Sherpa opera. Sherpa opera for mountain, Himalaya mountain. Where the 80 is, where the 80 go through, you know. That subtle mind concept, wow, oh, that is the I slightly more than what is merely labeled by mind. Oh, see, oh, slightly more than that is existing from its own side. Not completely existing from what Gakcha is, the Oma Rangjuva Savatanzika. No, not that one. No, you can't accept middle level of my mind, but there's something there. there's something missing from there. Oh, not this completely. Something from there. Oh, so something is some subtle thing. Oh, something from there. Oh, that. Oh, that is the root of your samsara. All the problems came. Somebody abusing you, what, depression, whatever it is. Yeah, from where the culturally one individual family problem, society problem, country problem, global problem, so everything. First World War, Second World War, or Third, don't happen exactly, but other, so. You see, this very subtle thought, you have to analyze well. Like that. I say, it's a katore. See, so first time, your eye is there, katore. Yeah, mirror labeled by your mind. Le pa tat tam. Le pa tat tam. Extremely subtle. What is the eye? Extremely subtle phenomena. So like that, everything, all the phenomena. Like that, all the phenomena. Like that. What it is, if you analyze, so subtle. If you analyze. Okay. Sorry. The next second, that's the first second. Next second, you see that they have to appear back to your mind. You see, when it appear back, you should appear back mirror labeled by mind. That's what happened in the first second. So second time, when it appear back, for us, for the Buddha, things appear mere name. I talked a little bit at the beginning. It should, because that's what happened in the first second, but not to us. We have to know why. It's totally wrong. It appeared totally hallucinated. somebody's imitating my... but good to imitate the subject. Also, as well, not only my committing, my what? Huh? Opera. Not only my opera, but also commit to the subject I'm talking. That makes sense. So when it appeared back, 100% totally wrong. It's a view of ignorance. Why it appeared in the way? Totally wrong. Totally opposite. Why? That because attachment from beginningless rebirth left negative imprint on the mind, left negative imprint on the mental on your mental continuum by yourself. You see, ignorance from beginningless rebirth have leaving negative imprint on the continuity of your mind. You see, the I exists from its own side, that. Not merely labeled by mind. No, not merely labeled by mind. You see, there's something from that. Oh, you see, the negative imprint has been left on the mental continuum from beginningless rebirth. Not only today, not only since you're born, no, from beginningless rebirth. You have to understand. So, when it appeared back, you see, when it appeared back, so the negative imprint, then, you see, when it appeared back, the negative imprint even though the eye is merely imputed by mind, put it this way, even though the eye is merely imputed by mind, but you see, a negative imprint by ignorance left on their mental continuum from beginningless rebirth, or projected, or like the Heruka tree purification, use the word decorate. Goba, decorate. Exactly them. Then there you maintain the emptiness. You see, tree purification of the Heruka. Oh, Heruka. Decorate. You see, negative imprint left on their mental continuum from beginningless, decorated. The mid-level eye, decorated. And that is real. Well, you have to understand. Real, made it real. Real. Projected. Real. Oh, you see, now real. You see now, you can see the totally the hallucination. You see? So important, so important, so important. One of the most important in the life we have to discover. So I say at the beginning, so important to realize your own life. What is the truth? What is the false? That's scientific. Scientific. Inner science. Then, 30 seconds. First second, this is second second. Now the third second. Or then, you see, after it appears real, then third second, then your ignorance, believe, in trust, this is true. You see? In trust, totally, this is true. That time we created the root of samsara, ignorance. That time, when you entrust in that truth, this is true. So that concept is the root of samsara, ignorance. You didn't get liberated. You didn't realize that is false concept. The object what you believe is false. That false I. There is such I. I what exists, what is merely labeled by mind, as I explained to beginning. So, all that, real I, all that. So what is entrusted by you, by ignorance, that's real. That's what made you to suffer without choice. What made you die without choice. What made you reborn without choice. What made you old age without choice, sickness. So all that, depression, all that. So from beginningless rebirth is by the wrong concept. You have not been free from that wrong concept. You are not You haven't tried to liberate from that so far. So until you are not liberated from this wrong concept, or then you will suffer without end. Oceans of suffering of samsara, the 6 realms. 6 realms without end. suffer. So like that. So that is the most scary, as I told you earlier. So the doctor says you have got cancer, or somebody says something. You see, that's just not true this life. Even you die, separation, your mind separate from this body, just this life, nothing. That is nothing. Why you think it's so much suffering? Because you think it's the only one life. Mostly you think life is the only one. You don't think there's another life. In the world, I'm not talking so much here, but in the world. So only one life. So then she's suffering. So you see, so here, it's nothing. It's like atom of this building. You know, it's a tiny atom. This building like that. It's nothing. How fearful? Nothing. So main thing is to be free from this wrong concept, this ignorance. To see this wrong concept. Then you don't create karma, no karma. Oh, then no result, no cause of suffering, dilute karma, no result suffering. From the Four Noble Truth, true cause of suffering, true suffering, true cause of suffering. Oh, you don't experience true suffering forever by being free from true cause of suffering forever. All the other time. So you have to recognize. So that's why study, meditate, study science of mind with the omniscient one's teaching, omniscient one. Kind, compassionate to all, to every sentient being, whether they believe Buddha or not. Nothing depends on that. So for Buddha, it is said in teachings, even somebody put perfume, one side, offer perfume, one side. Then one side X, take little pieces each time. Take flesh, take little flesh each time, take away. So for Buddha's holy mind, exactly the same compassion. They're so angry, or there's so much love. No, there's no such thing. Without even that, harm or help, or from Buddha's side, compassion. Same compassion. So in the world, people who believe Buddha or not, who criticize Buddha, and who has devotion Buddha, who always worship Buddha, Buddha's side, compassion. Everyone, exactly the same. So that's what. So therefore, Buddha has a complete power quality. So therefore, by relying on Buddha, so Buddha guides. Definite guides. So as well as Dharma, as well as Sangha, so all of that. The qualities are explained in the philosophy. In some lambrims, more quality mentioned, more describes the level of realizations mentioned in the path. But it's in the philosophy, all the details, quality Buddha Dhamma Sangha. If you rely on them, how they guide you. So you can see. So if you rely on Buddha, how Buddha guide you? So that's one reason. So kind compassion towards every sentient being. And omniscient. So, so you see, so you know, somehow you get the idea. Oh, you see, the very first eye was created. You see, unbelievable subtle, more subtle, what the eye is. Now you see, after all that, negative imprinted by ignorance, decorated projected on the middle level I, real. Aha. Now you see? So you see, like negative role, making wars and making parties, you may video, film. Then you put in the machine, then you project on the screen. You project on the screen. You see? Oh. But you see, people who are watching, you see that believe it's from there. Not from the film, it's from there. You see? Do you understand? It's from there. It's from the screen, from the there. It exists from its own side. Exists by its nature. Truly exists. Are real. By using our everyday language, it's real. So, that. So you see, this is very important Lama Tsongkhapa teaching. Please don't forget. Yeah. I mean, I know nothing about Lama Tsongkhapa teaching. But this word is very powerful. Timu Tenzingji. Dratabe Rangshin La. That means Timu Tenzin, Timu ignorance, Tenzin holding truly existence, holding truly existence. Holding real. While it's not real, it's holding real. You understand? I explained about I, so you can understand from that. Timu Tenzin, Dratak means, Rangsina, Dratak means exaggerate. Timu Tenzin, the ignorance holding truly existence. Dratak means exaggerated. Rangsina is in that nature. Dratak means Rangsina. That's the basis. You understand? So, for using example for us, just now I explained I. On that basis. You understand? Timu Tenzin ki Dratak means Rangsina. Lenyi. bad and good. Lingye. Lingye ki chepala chenes, but discriminating bad and good. Chepala chenes. Drawdown is exaggerated. Now this is the second thing. First thing, you see, I finish. On top of that, then you see this is bad, this is good, differentiated, then exaggerated. Then attachment, anger rises. You understand? Oh. The base is the first one. So most of us, we don't think. We don't that. Then these wrong concepts were apprehending the object. Able to prove false, totally wrong. Able, you see, able to totally prove false, totally wrong. All that. And then, now you understand very profound way. We live our life with attachment, anger, this and that, this and that, this is good, Now you understand it. You see? So first, you create the basis, you see. Your ignorance, exaggerated, truly existent, everything. Just like the eye, do you understand? Just like the eye made real. It wasn't like that to you, beginning. Real at the end. You see? So like that. Not only the eye, your aggregates, or all the 6 principal contents, 70 mental, pure mental attitude. What? Pure mental factor. Then form, sound, smell, touch, a tangible object. You see everything. So just like the eye, what it is, just like the eye. But you make the eye real. You see, you decorate, project real. Exists from its own side. Now, use the example, similar as all the rest of your world. Now you can understand. You see? Now, sorry, your whole world, I mean, you see, the world here, sorry, so much news, what good news or the bad news, I mean, so much of frightening news, you know, dangers of fire, water, earth, I mean, the wars and so you see, that was a very good example for us. I introduced the beginning and the end. Total false. So now understand similar to all the rest world. You know, your hell, enlightenment, your samsara, nirvana, your everyday happiness, okay? Made real. Decorated, projected, do not exist at all from the society. So you see, then you see, sorry. Somebody give you, even give you a glass of water, or doesn't matter, somebody says something, but you didn't ask to. Let me see. You give a glass of water to somebody or something, and the person didn't thank it. Oh, you get angry. What? I give water, glass of water or something, whatever it is. The person didn't thank it. Oh, then you see, pride or anger rises. You see, there's the basis of ignorance, you see, object ignorance created by ignorance. Okay? This is real I, that's real person. You understand? So, you see, so when the person didn't think about it, you see, discriminate, bad. That is bad. You see? Differentiate. Bad, good. So who said thank the good, beautiful, and this one bad. Exaggerate. Then anger. Anger and attachment doesn't come at the same time. No, not before, nowhere. There's a reason to rise anger and attachment. Not together. But if it's together, what makes it to rise attachment and anger? When the question comes, then you have no answer. It has to come after. Attachment and anger has to come after the discrimination, bad and good. So this is bad. Then anger rises. You see? So this is second time. This is second making your life totally false. You see, total false mind rises. Second one. First one ignorance. The second one, anger. But discriminating, bad and good, you see. Then, after that, anger rises. One great geshe, kata genyima, for Rosaling, Devil Rosaling, the one of the top learned one from Tibet and Buddhist philosophy. One of the top learned, there are several in each monastery, Sara, Che, Sara, Me, Garden, Changte. Then Jebung, Lusen, Goma, there are several. So His Holiness, so young time, you see, choose some of those to educate outside, you see, educate His Holiness, not guru, but tension. So there's one Mongolian one, His Holiness mentioned recently, who was very kind, teaching some teaching text of emptiness, I think. And the Sashi diction or something. Yeah, so, yeah, so Gainima are two teachings, Heart Sutra. Geshe, they didn't have lineage, but taught us Lama and Mansal Lama Juba from Tishida, who did 3-year Gwe Samachari retreat. So Gainima came one day to Tishida when I was around there, and Gainima asked me, he asked very kindly asked me, when you see your parents, father, mother, do you see the base to be labeled first, or you see the label? You see the label, father or mother. You see, first, Krishna asked me. At that time, I don't think I took teachings from Krishna. So I wasn't very 100% sure, but I said, aggregates first. You see aggregates first, then you see the label second as a second, father or mother. You see, as a second. So it's very kind to get asked that. So it's like that. For example, you didn't see your father, mother, for this example, for a long time. And then among the people, or you see the shape of the face. You hear the voice, and you see the shape of the face. You hear the voice, then you remind, you see. Then you remind, maybe this is my father, or this is my mother. You see, the label comes later. My father or my mother. Label comes later. First, aggregates. Single aggregates. Base to be labeled father, mother. Then, second, label father, mother. Label. Sorry. You see that logically you can see that's how it works in the life. How they come in existence. So that don't come together. It's at the same time you see aggregate, the label doesn't come together. You see the base to label first. If it comes together, then what causes this father? What causes for you to label this my mother? What? There's nothing there. That's wrong, totally wrong. Also, so it's very clear what Lama Tsongkhapa explained here. Do you understand? So here we're creating second problem in the life, second suffering. Total hallucination we're creating. You see? Now you understand? So that Katuri. Okay. Yeah, I want to talk about patience. I've been waiting, but Didn't happen that. So sorry. So now this subject so important, most important. Then you know why we recite Om Mani Padme Hum for the sentient beings. To every sentient being, to every hell beings, every hungry ghost, every animals, every fish, tiniest fish, biggest fish, like mountain, every ant, every mosquitoes, every slugs. Can you imagine? Every tiniest flies, when you walk in the grass, they're jumping away in the flying sky. Worms and so forth, under the earth, inside the earth. And then here, numberless, in the universe, numberless human beings, numberless asura, sura beings. So you to free them from suffering. So now you understand how they suffer. You see the very, very, very basic way to understand. Now you understand. Not only yourself. No. To recite for everybody. For everybody. Recite Vajrasattva. Now you understand. Now you understand why so important for you to practice, why to have sentient being. So you see, anything you can, anything what you can. Oh, right, right concept. Right practice, Dharma. You see? So, today, correct rule the path to enlightenment, correct following virtuous friend. Then the renunciation, what is the right view? Then Tangtri. Tangtri stage, generation, completion stage. To quickly achieving enlightenment. So now become. So now you can see how so important. Not just for you, or numberless sentient beings. For you to achieve enlightenment, for numberless sentient beings. So, and you see, seventh Dalai Lama, Jawakasang Gyatso said, that's also a good one. Kondegi chujen mo luba. Kondegi chujen mo luba. Means kondegi chujen mo luba. Well, I think I said just the basis of samsara nirvana. How do you say chuchen? Subject? Say the basis of samsara nirvana. Maluba means every single. Rang tokpe jebi jumala. to the illusion. Oneself created by I say created, but also mental fabricated. Fabricated can be used, but and I explain, then you can choose. Created by the self, created by the mind. Rang tokpe jebi jumala, then which become illusion. Oneself created by the mind, that illusion turned them better soon luiches. So I explained this before. So you see what I already explained about relating to eyes. So rang tokpe jebi jumala. Self is created by the mind. But self is created by the concept. That illusion. So you see, your concept as I described before, focus on the five aggregates. That concept, you see, need imputed I. Then, see the second time, I appeared, not middle level mind, but the second of the second appeared real, existing from its own side. So decorated, projected by your ignorance. Then you you create the illusion. It's a false eye. False eye. You create the illusion there. You see? Now, turn them better sooner. You have to understand. By entrusting, it is real. It's true. It's real. Turn them better sooner. By holding, sooner. By holding the real. Really cheats. It cheats you. Not only that, cheat. No. It has been cheating from not only this life, not only today, not only this life, from beginningless rebirth, it cheat you. And you have been suffering samsara 600 from beginningless rebirth not to now. So in the embarrassment, cheat you. You're trusting in that true, then it's cheating you. Or the meaning of cheating, you have to know this today, know this, from beginningless rebirth, and suffering. Whatever you see is, whatever suffering we hear, others suffering, whatever we see, the animal suffering, unbelievable. In the hand of the people, control, they use it as like pepper, like grass. The animals among them, in the ocean, while they're living. You see, while they're living is how they live, is by eating other animals alive. But running. But then sometimes your enemy is running after you to eat you. The whole large like mountains, small ones, everything like that. Big ones eat by many small ones. Lamajan. That's what Kasure. The also human beings, also, don't know Dharma, don't know science of mind, don't know Dharma. So totally follow the mind, wrong concept. Ignorance and this anger attachment, all the delusion. But they live their life day and night completely on that. It's like guru. Ignorance is like the guru. Delusion, attachment, and anger like the guru. Only creating negative karma. The creating positive karma is like Katura. It's so rare. Real Dharma is so rare. Many centimeters doesn't happen in this life. You can't see. So like that, suffering. Then after death and rebirth in the lower realm, for eons. So we have gone through this. We are so unbelievable fortunate. We are unbelievable, most unbelievable fortunate. And to be human being first, second time to meet Dharma. So fortunate. You see, you won't believe, if you really understand Dharma, you won't believe how you're fortunate this time. Especially meditation, receive teachings. Wow. So there's something to rejoice, most unbelievably. Every day, every hour, every minute, second. There's no place for depression in your mind. No place, no time, no place for depression. To enjoy, rejoice. So comparing other human beings in the world, and you look at you, that you met with Dharma, not just human body, but in special mind and teaching. So they to finish quotation, Tondano machine, for that. 근데 주제 몰라 봐. 랑떡에 집이 주말아. 된다발 손에 루이치. Tondano machine. Tomorte. So therefore, now the answer, what to do? Tondano machine. Tomorte. do not cling. Do not cling the real one. Do not cling the absolutely existing. Or the true existence, or the real existence. or everything will be real. You go outside, the sky appears real, trees appear real, car appear real from its own side. Like how I introduced the eye, exactly. You see, you go shopping, the real supermarket, department store, real shopkeeper, real money, real buyer, everything's like this. So real home, real kitchen, real bedroom. So everything like the false eye. Exactly the same. Like that. See? That's the practice. Don't cling in the real one. Look at empty. As it is empty. You see, so you see, Kazuri, then Kazuri, so you see, as I mentioned before, you look at the world, look at the people. With Dharma, who has fish with Dharma, with Dharma, don't know. So you see, don't know the subject. The dependent arising and the entities unified do not know how things are. How things exist, they have no idea. So, first of all, there's you see the exaggeration by ignorance, decorating, projecting everything real. Okay? Totally making life false. Then second, discriminating some good and bad. Then anger attachment, or the delusion rises. Sexual delusion, 26 delusion, demon. That's basically 3% of the mind. So they're like this, day and night. Can you imagine? Continuously. So continuously create cause of samsara. All the time believing real I. Creating cause of samsara all the time. Now you know. Then I was going to mention, then I forgot. Yeah. Then yeah. So Yeah, so you give a glass of water or something to help, then person didn't thank to you, then then your mind freaked out. Freaked out like the popcorn on the frying pan, popcorn, ta 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 ta. The mind became like that. You see. Then somebody prays, wow, you're so beautiful, you're so beautiful, your speech is so good, you are so kind, blah, blah, blah. You know, whether the person said true or not. Then you like so much. You attach so much from your heart. You attach so much. But discriminate, that's good. That comes first. Then attachment comes after. So it's a double hallucination. Those are double hallucination. You see, it's all like that. Double. And then we create double, triple, hallucination in the life all the time. And then you see, only somebody abuse you or somebody say negative things to you, then you put that person, you get angry, you put that person in the prison. You see? Now you have to remember on the basis of all these hallucination, object ignorance and exaggerate, then anger attachment, all that. You see, now on the basis of that, the person who is angry, put in prison. Or then torture, so many years, whatever. Papa suffers, let them suffer. That's true revenge. I mean, so like that, you see, so much suffering, somebody harm you, then you kill back. You still all kinds of such misconduct and so many harm. To get a happiness for yourself. To get power, to get a happiness yourself. So much harm to a sentence, harm, cheating, take their power, take their material, so much. Then if you have enough power, then make a war. Make war, kill many people if you have enough power. So all that, the hallucination, the ignorance and the hallucination, second hallucination, then attachment and arises. So much harm to the sentence. For you to get happiness, to get power. And then also, first word I heard, it came started from one person originally. Then the second word, so like that, it's millions of people killed. It's when I said how many millions of people killed, mentioned that. During the First World, Second World War, Lama. Then it's not like that. Then it's not. You kill one insect, one fish, one chicken, one ants. When you're walking, step over ants, not just like grass. Worms, killing one sentient being, no matter a tiny sentient being, All the karma, negative karma. Of course, the motivation is ignorance and attachment or anger or things like that. So that's why negative action. So killing one sentient being, that you have to, I saw in the text, you have to experience suffering in the lower realm for 1 eon. 1 eon. And then there's a rapidly aspect result, rebirth in the lower realm. Then there's 3 other sufferings you experience in the human realm. Possess the result to do the place. Very fearful place. So much danger for your life. Disease and so many harms, the animals, all like that. Very dusty place, all like that. Then you come to the possessed place. And then even the food becomes side effect to you. By killing a sentient being, then there's a positive result of the medicine becomes side effect. It is correct medicine, but it's a side effect to you. It doesn't make a side effect to everybody, but you. Food becomes side effect to you. So the diabetes, so there's certain food, yes, there's side effect, all like that. So probably diabetes must be a particular result of attachment for the food. Must be that. So then creating result from the cause. Experience and result from the cause. Experience and result from the cause. What do you think you do? Or then, the others, even they see you, didn't see you in the past, this life, the past. Even they see you first time, or they immediately shot. Yeah. Immediately want to shot. Just happened. Like that. So they shot, or so in others causing danger to your life. Because you cause danger to others, their life in the past. So experience as a result of the cause. Yeah, like that. So, then creating result from the cause, that the habit of past life, the killing. So this life again, you do the killing. You do the killing others. You do again at the habit of past life. Negative karma. So in America, it happens even recently, I don't know which place, 4 people were killed and some injured and with guns, just today or some. So America, 2-3 years ago, maybe 2 years, one man in the museum killed so many people one day. They all checked, maybe something created this person. So they checked to see his life as a normal person. They thought it was normal, doing job, things, it was a normal person. But only on that day, because it was allowed to have guns. So because of that, so then that day, then he killed many people, suddenly at the museum. So people could not understand, even CN, what's the man, that boy? In the Tsukuba wanted to ask, even street people, why do he knows that no answer, but he still want to ask, why this happening? But you see, because it happened with Dharma, don't know Dharma. I mean, kind of omniscient one's teaching. So, so this is what happening. This one man is that day his karma from past life. You see, the creating result, similar cause is happening. And then those children, one child killed many people. It happened several times in America. I'm sure it happens to other countries, but seems America is quite often. So that's the experiencing similar to the cause. What you think it was similar karma, similar to the cause is experiencing. So kada mari. That's the creating result, some of the cause. Creating result, some of the cause. So that little boy is killing many people. And those people who get killed, and they are experiencing similar karma, karma similar to the cause. Karma, the result which is similar to the cause, which is similar to the cause. Or many people get killed. They're experiencing that result, which means they're experiencing what they did in the past. They kill others in the past lives. So this is what they're experiencing. And those children killing again, and there's one person experiencing creating result similar to cause. Oh, like that. So like that. Then of course one condition is everybody should have guns. Because meeting for years, should have begun, should not begun, they could not decide. So then killing happens. I think the motivation is self-change. Probably, I'm not sure, I can't say for everybody, but I'm sure they are Buddhas and Bodhisattvas, many. But motivation is self-changing thought. If I don't have a gun, somebody with a gun like this, I don't have a gun, then I will get killed. So you're worried about self-changing thought. Your eye, you're worried about your eye. So then basically like that, so everybody should have a gun. So that's so you see, even of course they will still fight. The best thing is everybody practice patience, give education, patience in the schools, and that's the best thing. So even there's how many guns there's, how many bombs there's, it doesn't become dangerous. So they're not used. So that's the best thing, but that's never taught in the government. So, it is said in the Bible, the Chabbatara, Simje Misu Nangashin, Cheta Shumji Yamelang, Travis Simdi, Chikjomna, Cheta Sanje, Jombajo. Simje Misumba means bathroom. You know, sentence means bathroom you. It's like fill the whole sky. Simje Misu Nangashin. It's like sky. It's like sky, so many who bathing you. So if you're going to destroy them, if you're going to make to not exist, you're going to destroy them, no end. There's numberless, no end. Your anger destroyed. You are this one, this angry mind destroyed, and all the bathroom symptoms, all it's like have been destroyed. So, 12 symptoms, 직접나 지사 담지 좁았죠. So all the numberless symptoms bathroom, it's like destroyed. So that's why I have a car, and afterwards I rode the backside car. If there's no anger, if no anger, no enemy. So in the car, so there are other messages in the front of the car. So if you release the attachment, if you release the desire, then more happiness. If you release the desire, you see, cut down more desire, then more satisfaction, happiness in the life, in the front of the car. So some people, they copy everything at the airport or different place. So some people, and the Hazelnut's message, my religion is kindness for others. And then also the people go around the car, and then they thank. So that's just the education, everyday life of the people in the world. So anyway, so as I remember, I must tell you now. You see, I must tell you now. So you get angry. Something you want to happen didn't happen. So you get angry. Okay. There are two things. One is immediate thinking, creating cause of the law realm for eons of suffering, hell realm, eons of suffering, only angry. So, immediately, what causes to be born in the law realm? What is anger? So immediately, you become free from the anger. The enemy, your enemy, anger, immediately, because abandon your enemy anger. Don't follow. This causes unbelievable suffering even in the Lord. So, let abandon causes suffering. My enemy, anger. That's one thing. But you see now, this problem, whatever problem is happening, it comes from your mind. It came from your mind, your anger. So, instead of angry, harming others, sentiment, creating extra negative karma, so much extra negative karma to suffer in the law realm and in the human realm. So that, you see, say you are your enemy, anger, which brings this problem. Abandon this. And abandon, abandon. you abandon this anger. That's the right method. Patience. Abandon. See? Otherwise, create problem on, worse. No end. So, the more people get angry to you. So anyway, to make, be aware. So to be from, so problem came from the anger, from your mind. So abandon this anger. Practice patience. So that's so good. Yeah. There's a Bodhisattva word, but I don't remember. That's what it is. And then the Katori, Katori. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, maybe not patience today. I think it's just let me finish two words, two verses, then stop there. It's still related to it. My root guru, Rinpoche, is first time coming in Switzerland. So tired Rinpoche was very Lama, but that time he's lay. So Rinpoche invited tired Rinpoche in Switzerland. So I think there must be some festival where people send fires back in the sky. Then there are so many different colors, so beautiful, coming down. So Rinpoche used, Rinpoche used in the car while coming to home, he used Lama Tsongkhapa Guru Yoga purification, the lights coming, different lights, beautiful lights coming from the sky. So when he arrived at home, tired Rinpoche, then Rinpoche wrote this verse. It's a real teaching advice, but also a little joke. I have an obstacle to remember, even the first words. So I think it takes time. So yeah, maybe not. Maybe not to be explained, but it's related to the emptiness. and with the delusions. As Lama Tsongkhapa said, yeah, so I do remember the first word now. And then I explained this one. Dungal naso melam pushitar. Dungal naso melam pushitar. Chunang tembar sungaya atangche. Teche mitun kendang tebese. Teche mitun kendang tebese. 추웠다와 대세 랄리 어때 돈 나서 멜람 부시다 very suffering like son died in the dream 추능 댐버스에 the hallucination, believing, in trusting true, believing the true. Hallucinatory appearance, trunang, hallucinatory appearance, dembarsunga atangche, trunang dembarsunga atangche. Hallucinatory appearance, holding that is true. Adangche means that then you suffer. That's how the, past, present, future suffering, samsara. That were the problems. You experience adangche. Therefore, how to practice in the daily life? Therefore, when you meet disharmonious, unharmonious or disharmonious, between gendang, this disharmonious condition. Therefore, when you meet disharmonious condition, Truvatawa, Jasalali, looking at the hallucination, is the practice of the Bodhisattva. Truvatawa, Jasalali. So see, so the various sufferings in your life, not only cancer, but what relationship problems, any suffering happening in your life. It's like this It's like what you attach most is your son. But he died in your dream. Maybe you have no son, but here's a son in the dream, and you got son in the dream, you got married in the dream, you got a son in the dream, like that. Then died, born and died in your dream. Then you worry, worry, suffer so much in the dream. So, in the reality, so because it's believed, because why you are so much worried, so much, it's because you believe in the dream. It just hallucinates the mind, but you believe it's real in the dream. You believe the real, which is not real. You believe it's real, the dream. You believe the dream that you are having, you believe it's real, whatever happened. You got a son, everything. Oh, because of that, then son died. So, what you worry, fear, same thing, you see, same thing in the daytime. You say, I, action, object, everything is merely labeled by your mind. As I described about I, how we create the I at the beginning. Exactly. Totally merely labeled by the mind. Exactly. But then believed, second of the second, everything you decorate, project real by your ignorance. See? So you believe real. Third second, you believe totally real. Now, exactly same as the dream. Exactly same, no differences. Completely same. You have to know that. Sorry, I have to tell you. Recently, Washington. One day I went for a walk. I'm supposed to go every day, but there are two monks. One is Tenzin, one Tachin from Nalanda. Tenzin not from Nalanda. So they're taking care of house, all the water bowls, so many big water bowls, so many flowers outside, Amitabha statue from Vietnam, the large one, then the medicine Buddha from volcano, the outside. So much water to carry, offerings, so wonderful walk. And there was Raja and Shirap. So wonderful walk. Only one time, so I explained them walking meditation, only walking, but with meditation. So going down to the main road was led to especially from perfect human rebirth, starting from that, then many things impairment that there's certain seconds. There are certain seconds for each person, you see, after death. So the finishing so fast. Finishing so fast, going to the death so fast. Then go to the Lord and so fast, if it didn't get purified. So practicing awareness is going down. Then going up, I explained them how to recognize the object of reputation, the gakcha, or the ignorance belief. For instance, decorated. So then going up with the meditation, practicing, you see. Basically, I don't remember what about, but everything. This I, middle leveled, action walking, middle leveled, road, middle leveled, everything middle leveled. It's a walking up, going up with this awareness, and everything makes this mere name. That's the real one, reality. So what happened was, so the Washington, the Amitabha Pure Land, this is what name was called. There's a beautiful statue of Amitabha on top. So then the whole what do you call Amitabha Pure Land, where we live, you see, look like it's not there. It's just a sight, a little bit had happened. But because, of course, my mind never stayed in that ultimate reality. You see, you're supposed to stay with that. But because from beginningless rebirth, my mind got used of believing everything real, truly existed. Got used of that from beginningless rebirth. So, you see, so it didn't stay well in that awareness. So, you see, in the view of your ignorance, there's like this whole world, like this. But in the reality, it's not like that. There's no such thing. There's no such thing. I wanted to give it an idea. So of course I should be staying with that mindfulness, but because mind got habituated from beginningless rebirth, believing everything real. Whoa. So see, so it didn't. That's why it didn't last. You see. So I'm saying, here, the real house, real mandala, real light, as you see me, real Creator Lama Sopa, and I see you. So, this is the view of ignorance, view of wrong concept, ignorance. Everything appears real. But in the reality, in the view of wisdom, it's not there. You understand? In the view of wisdom, not there. Not there, but not there, but it exists in the mere name, merely labeled by mind. So it's unified. So I think we'll stop here. I think that, so sorry, initiation didn't happen. There are more talks on the patients, but it didn't happen. So, so they're all coming in the future life. All the coming left over the future. To speak in the future life, if it comes out. Okay, with dedication. Due to all the past, the Basumvija marriage collected by me. Children marriage collected by numberless sentence, numberless Buddha. May the bodhicitta, ultimate good heart, root, the cause of enlightenment, cause of happiness, not only yourself, for every sentient being. If you have bodhicitta, then you see you can cause up to enlightenment all the happiness to you, all the happiness to every single hell beings, hungry ghosts, animals, human beings, suras, asuras, intermediate beings. And you can, yes, all the happiness, including enlightenment, you can cause all sentient beings. And you can free the sentient beings from all the sufferings, samsara. Even you don't have actual realization, but you see effortable bodhicitta, so it will affect, it will can happen. Oh, ya changjo, samjo, rinpoche, ma je, pa na ma je, jo ji. Kone kondo abewa. Oh, this praying bodhicitta activity, every single, they're numberless helpings. Most suffer now, the heavy suffer. So by praying for them. Can you imagine? Now the hungry ghosts, even 10,000 years, they don't get drink, a drop of drink, even mark on the land, wetness can't see. They will come to see. Find food, spoon of food, can't find spoon of food. Even 1,000 years, 10,000 years. Generating bodhicitta, and all that. Then every single animal, every single ants, every single animal, bodhicitta. Every single tiny ant, tiny flies. Every single human beings, sura, asura, Kare rabe korwe shingamandi pendangayan dewa malu junwe jere sewa tenten jazo yi shabe side bado tenjo Dōnyi ninjē sōntō jūbē lāma chēchē sāndē kāntē tēmjō chānā bē mō tēntē jāsō shābē
So shendon
I jumped. The dedication is here. Huh? She sent? Oh, yeah. You have it there? You have there now? Read, please. Somebody read it.
Myself and all
in all our lifetimes is the embodiment of the three jewels, the all-encompassing three refuges in one. The Guru,
and he's gone.
the Guru, the wish-granting jewel, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, the Master Padmasambhava, the Dharma Kings, Sonsen, Gampoan, Trison, Detsen, the Abbot Shantarakshita, and the numberless holy beings who preserved and spread the Buddha Dharma in Tibet, and the Tibetan people who practices and served Buddhism so faithfully for 1,000 years, as well as those who, along with many others, died sacrificing their lives for Tibet and His Holiness. May all their positive wishes to be fulfilled immediately. Due to their limitless kindness, the sun of Tibetan Buddhism has now risen in the West, which is a dark land. But now that I have met with the Dharma, I have received the perfect human body, enabling me to lead a meaningful life. Our refuge and Savior, the Supreme One, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, and the Tibetan people had been so kind to us. Remembering this, we make the following dedicating prayer. May all His Holiness the Dalai Lama's wishes be successful immediately. May the snow land of Tibet achieve pure freedom. May the Buddha Dharma develop even more than before in Tibet. And may all mother transmigratory beings achieve enlightenment quickly.
I tried to realize the hospital, which I explained to you, to go around, but yeah, it went quite well. But to not waste many papers. Dono gombo jire siwange seche jave changa kante yonso jache mola kante be de santante nyuto chawarante chana peme jela du je da so ninge so so tame kachin debe chebe nyebe kusan chujo ja so ta jo me jan seche jave chela ta tende lua mebe damba da ge la san da be tu nanda mambe ne gun did all the past, the best and best I married to collect by me through I married to collect by numbers and then numbers, but may we be guided by sorry, us and including your parents who died, even those, and then all the students, also to be guided by Lama Tsongkhapa in all the lifetime, be the mind of virtuous friend, and never separated from the pure path that is admired by all the Buddhas. Chera kuntu jawa tsonga we te to chenyi nguso zebe jave ngabe lamsa tenye da keje sayang do ma inji. Then to actualize Lama Tsongkhapa teaching. That's what I did. Yes, there are so many different types of Buddhism, Kaswari. So many in the world. But yes, but you see, the pure conduct, pure meditation, pure view, emptiness. Then that which definitely can eliminate the root of samsara, ignorance. All the Pasangikas view, all that. Oh, then then that's to be actualized in this life, to meet this, to actualize in your heart. Oh, there's a sort of tantra. The method to achieve enlightenment in one life, even within few number of years. Mejua namdara tame chimtan de labje jase chebe nyingdo che yeda chage rinyi nanju losan jave tentan jawa jo. Then to not rise even for a second in the heresy, anger towards the action of the Guru, and to be able to realize from our side whatever action done, that is all the Buddha's action, and then to realize to get blessings of Guru in your heart. That was just the realization, correctly devoting, correctly following what is friend with thought and action, and renouncing Buddha's right view, uncommon the true stage of Tantra, even, so Kasuri. Yeah. Oh no, there's a Kasuri. Oh, to actualize this, in this very lifetime. Bande lame nambara tawa la geje samya loda meje chenje lekpa tonghe mungu lame chela samla juba jo. So now we're responsible to prep the world. Did all the past, the best of which I made it collected by me, till I made it collected by. Or to better to get to go up. Did all the past, the best of which I made it collected by, till I made it collected by number listen there, number Buddhas. May the wars that happen now and future be stopped immediately. And may the disease and famines all that happening be stopped immediately. May the danger of fire, water, air, earthquake, so all that and tsunami, global problems, and all those be stopped immediately. May the perfect peace, happiness be prevailed in everyone's heart by generating loving kindness, compassion, bodhicitta. And may the Buddha Dhamma last a long time, from whom the sentient will receive peace and happiness. May the sentient beings meet with Dhamma, and achieve enlightenment as good as possible. And may we may be able to cherish every single sentient being more than sky filled with the witchcraft jewels. And freedom from samsara bring to enlightenment. Dāne samche tamche ala yeje no la la chanjo drebe samba ye tato chebara zembara jo then anybody, due to all the 3 times married to collected by me, 3 times married to collected by noble sentient noble Buddhas. Any sentient being see me, hears me, remembers me, touch me, just seeing evening portals. Just by that, may they be free from all the sufferings. And may they achieve all the happiness, including enlightenment. Dānyi tōngā māntō sāma jēsū chēnyāng rēgā mātāntū jabā tsamjī jāntē mōlā tūngā nāmbā gōntū tētāng tēnchū. Ndrevya dungwa ganje ron dekun dala minjure che dage dege che dege shanla minjure che. Due to all the past, the best which are married to collateral, they are married to collateral numberless and numberless Buddhas, all this marriage which exists in mere name. May the I who exists in mere name achieve the Buddhahood which exists in mere name. Lead all the sentient beings who exist in mere name to that Buddhahood which exists in mere name. By myself alone, who exists in mere name. Javan Bhave Chita Jambata Kunda Sangpa Teyang Tejunta Tata Kunji Sandala Gyawa Teta Tamche Ratunga Tuta Chebe Gyawa Tamche Jingwa Kala Tuta Ngava Daya Geve Tsawa Tikincha Sangpa Tuche Ratunga Varaji Tuche Jabo Tsangave Tuzana Baba Ye Tsama Shiwada Tunje Malve Tsama Chu Tata Chinga Tutunda Deve Tunye Javala San Trabai Tamba Yune Banjuji. So by reciting the name, the White Temple Treaty, the prayer, so it purifies the 5 heavy negative karma, immediately get reborn to the lowest hotel, kill Father, Mata, Arahata, cause blood, Buddha, this among the Sanghas, immediately get purified, which makes you reborn to the lowest hotel. And you experience suffering, the heavy suffering in the hell for 1 eon. Then all your wishes get succeed. See, so whatever wishes you generate, you succeed, and you get succeed. And when you die, you get born in Amitabha Pure Land. So, yeah, with the bodhicitta, the motivation, bodhicitta, thinking all, benefiting all sentient beings. So you recite the water melody for everyone, for sentient beings. Especially those sentient beings, so much suffering, so much problems. So you recite, particularly thinking of them. Then to be free from sicknesses, particular, then those who need to recite Varam Deity, so you recite for them. So before the retreat, there was Pam Karuna, who started the compassion school, the young kids. So she, what's her name? I don't know her name. The daughter. Daughter of the Bob's wife. Bob's, Karuna's brother, Bob's wife. And Amy, Amy's daughter. She'd been sick for a long time. I didn't tell her, but I recited what amputated prayer in the morning. And then, you see, I didn't tell her, but her sickness went down in that morning. It's like that, extremely powerful. So like this, you see, it's not that I'm special or realize there's nothing like that. Just to recite prayer, there's so much power like that. Although, so those many problems for those sicknesses. Then you put the prayer or protection on the top of the banner. You offer services and then you see the war happening around, that pacifies the war. You put the water-related prayer on top of the banner, on the prayer flag outside. Then pacify the wars around. Wars happen. Also the contagious disease. The wars coming, harms and disease, or fight, all that get dispelled. Then you collect merits. Buddhas equally number of the sand of the river Ganga. That many sand of river Ganga. That many Buddhas merit you collect. Then Bodhisattvas, according to the sand grains of river Ganga, protect you, hide you from obstacles. They become pleased. They descend to you and they become pleased. It's very, yeah, it's commonly known. Okay, I think it's Jum Dian Dia Jabata Jamayan Tabazo Sankanamana Jabata Chador and Jamba Samba Jamba Kunda Sambala Chador Daya Domizitava Buddha Dura Diamagazo Diado Omizitava 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 Buddha Dura Diamagazo Ha Mejon Seje Jave Chelada Tende Lua Mebe Etamba Dage La Samanta Vetu Nanda Mambe Negundruar Thank you very much. Gracias.
O sa si poki jusin metro cham rirab linsini de gen pati sangye sindu mikte gurwaji jokum namdak shin la so para so yetun lama dum panam kedam jogu kala kense chusin tri Luje sin mala sabje chöki charpa wabdu sol hi damen guru rana mandala kam niyataya tu sol chaman sim jango yelwe ten sin kyon pelwe kun so do por se Chosum kurwe le montu drup pata sodul je